Hello, we are live. That's right. This is Tony, or I should say, my name is actually Vivek. That's right. I'll say it properly again. Vivek, aka Tony. Some of you might know me. I'm also proud to say I'm going to be vegan in 3 years. But the point of today's podcast is to really point out that I'm actually an imperfect vegan. I think we all are because I'm learning and discovering, and that's why I'm here. So I want to bring out the podcast again. I haven't been on doing the podcast in a little while, and I'm excited to share my journey because I'm going to be traveling and working remotely. I'm leaving next month for London. Then I'm heading to Singapore. Then I'm going to various places all over Australia, starting with Sydney, along the coast, up to Townsville, where I have family. And then I'm heading to the Great Barrier Reef. And I'm excited about that. I've been doing my research. And I'm excited to say, how can I continue my journey as a vegan, right? Because vegan is more than just plant-based food. It's a respect for the animal kingdom. It's a respect for our planet. It's the fact that we need to change how we do things. And that's why I'm here. And I'm also excited to announce that I'm going to be moving part-time to Bali, Indonesia. That's right. So Bali is so famous. Many people think it's a nation on its own. No, but it's actually sort of an island province in the country of Indonesia. And a certain place in that island of Bali, in the middle, where it's a little bit cooler and there's more rice fields, it's much more the spiritual, cultural, and religious sort of heartland of the place, of the island. And it's amazing for vegans and plant-based people. It's a mecca of eateries and selection because people are realizing it's not just a diet, it's a way of life. It's a way of looking at the world differently. You see, as I was approaching 50 and I started having all these visions like, hey, how long am I going to be here? And what kind of impact am I going to leave on people? And I know the place can be better if we all stick together. And that's why I woke up one morning and I said, okay, I'm going to just be vegetarian. I need to eat healthier. And then I started reading all these books and watching all these documentaries. And I started realizing, hey, I got to be vegan. I got to cut out the dairy. I got to have respect for the animal kingdom and our planet. And I hope that gets through because I feel cleaner. I'm healthier. I've lost weight. I'm not just doing it because it was forced upon me. And I want to encourage, and more than encourage, I want to inspire other people, the next generation of people, because I was blind. I was a carnivore for so many years, and I didn't have respect, not just for the animal kingdom. I feel I didn't have respect for myself. It truly is. One of the things I've come to say and realize is that I shouldn't do the by the way, is that if you're vegetarian, you're still kind of playing the field and you're casually dating. But if you're vegan, you're in love. And that's how I feel like when it comes to having a different mindset. Every day is a challenge. I look at ingredients all the time on bottles and jars. That's what you got to do. I've got a huge area behind me, guys, over here of all the samples, of all the products we're going to be talking about. And just because something is called vegan doesn't mean it's not very healthy. You got to look at the ingredients. And that's why we keep all the labels here to bring out some of our best sellers. Like, this has been one of my specialties right now, which is pure mushroom chips. So you may have seen them at a lot of specialty places, the crisps. But again, what I like to do is, and I'm going to be focusing more on the podcast, is taking a look exactly what is inside. What type of oil are they using, right? Ask yourself all these kind of questions. For example, palm oil is not preferred for vegans, unfortunately. But I mean, that's one reason they don't call it vegetarian or vegan, because for the processed ingredients. But sometimes it can make a great sort of treat, right? So I personally eat at least 50 to 60% of my diet is fruit based. In the mornings, it's all fresh fruit. I don't like the juice because you sort of you lose the fiber, right? That's one of the main reasons, and you just add a lot more work, to make all these concoctions. So this is really nice. These were roasted pumpkin seeds, very nice, and I really like these. Very nice. Now, I'll be honest. I've never been a big fan of tempeh. It's kind of like tofu's bad boy alpha kind of cousin, brother, whatever, sibling. And I don't know, it's hard to kind of flavor. So some people even like to stay away from tofu. But, it's all totally up to you. But these are just some of the samples that I've got here, because you can see we try to keep everything here so we can go through it. We can lay things out. Now, seaweed snacks is huge. If you want to sort of get back a lot of protein, get back sort of that sort of, fishy kind of flavors. So people forget there can be some vegan items right in the sea, and it starts with seaweed. So I would highly recommend check out, there's probably hundreds and hundreds of different brands, but this is one of my favorites, which is Nora, right? So they've got a bunch of different flavors, and they even say at the bottom, they're non-GMO, which is very important because you want to avoid genetically modified produce all the time where possible. And that's what I mean. The last word, where as you get more detailed and you understand this is a lifestyle, you question, hey, maybe it's not a good idea to have a leather couch. Maybe you don't want to be using a down-filled pillow or jacket. I'm struggling with that myself because everybody's income is related to animal products, and it's hard. And the key is, how can we be better people? How can we reduce? How can we get away from harming animals, right? So that's all I want to say. I want to thank everybody for coming out. These are some examples of the different things. And when it comes to mushrooms, I'm going to tell you that people forget you can always get dried. But my experience with the dried mushrooms, even after soaking them really well, they don't have the same kind of, I don't know, juice consistency. They tend to be, it depends, right? But I tend to like fresh mushrooms myself. So this is, again, just some of the samples that I want to go through with you guys. Rivera is a coconut milk brand. They're not bad. I've been experimenting with quite a few coconut. They call them beverages because a beverage means it's not just, it's like the pulp, and they'll put in the coconut water usually, so it becomes more of like a coconut milk. But again, for me, I just want to encourage everybody before I sign off, consider going to Ubud, which is in Bali, Indonesia. It's the capital of plant-based vegan living. The amount of people there, it's, if you're looking for yoga and sound healing and a very sort of, bohemian, helpful community type of vibe, don't go there as a tourist for a couple of days. I'm going to be there for 6 months learning as a local how to live there and feel the karma, and I want to feel in alignment, and it starts with our diet. It really does. It starts with our diet because you are what you eat. If you eat a chicken, you're a chicken. If you eat a cow, you're a cow, right? I think, broccoli looks good on me. So, anyways, I'm signing out. Hit that like button. Just do me one favor. If you like anything, you got any encouragement, just hit that like or follow. That's all I want. Give me a comment. And I tell you what, people give me comments, I will start doing a contest. That's right. We can give you a $50 gift card for who gives me the best picture of the fridge, the vegan fridge. There you go, $50 for a picture. That's easy money. Let me know. Peace out.